Om Sahanavavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Garavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu Mahavidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Om Vyasaya Vishnurupaya Vyasarupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanide Vasishtaya Namo Namaha. Salutations to Bhagavan, Vidura and all the Gurus, Vedavyas Bhagavan. In the fourth chapter, yesterday, we saw how Vidurji was guiding Dhritarashtra regarding how the Indriyas trouble us, how the Sukha-Dukha Ityadi pairs of opposite come and go, that we have to be the Dhira Purusha, not getting carried away by them. I will listening to all that. The Dhritarashtra was always in his own mood. Dhritarashtra is like many of us who, whatever the Guru teaches or the world gives the experiences, still we continue the way we are, never trying to understand what's happening or taught to us, how to relate with it and how we have to change. Okay, ना भैंस की तरह जीना कि कुछ भी तुम बोलो मैं अपने ही दिमाग में रहता हूँ. Like many children are like that. They are insensitive. Whatever the parents or teachers say, they do what they do. You know, in your house, sometimes servants also. You get fed up and you throw them out only. You tell them, come on time every day, they never come. Do the work properly, देखो सारा साबुन लगाए बर्तन में. You will continue doing like that only. That is called Dhritarashtra. Vidura is teaching such a sublime knowledge, but he is worried in his own dimag. Mera beta, mera beta, mera beta. And so much that such a cute Yudhishthira is taken as enemy. Actually, enemy is his own son, stupid fellow. And more greater than his son is Yudhishthira, though he is not his own son. But that inability to understand. Why? Blindfolded by the attachment. वो इतना बढ़िया है ना युधिष्ठिर तो क्या मेरा बेटा नहीं है ना. See the attitude? But this fellow is so घटिया दुर्योधन तो क्या मेरा बेटा है. This is called Dhritarashtra. We are teaching such a lovely values and spirituality. तो क्या मैं खा पी के सो रहा हूँ ना. अब we are in this mood only. Dhritarashtra also says, I know we have troubled Yudhishthira so much. He is kholtava aag ki saman inside. That I am sure if he is let loose, he will burn down all my children. Yuddhena antam karishyati. You know, ki tanuruddha shiki raja. Raja Yudhishthira, shiki is a fire, tanuruddha, holding his fiery thing is within his own body. Mithya upacharita maya, and by me so many times he was troubled. Duryodhana did not trouble. Dhritarashtra only troubled, because if Dhritarashtra controlled Duryodhana from beginning, he would have not done. So here Dhritarashtra himself says कि मैं खुद ही उनको बहुत सा दुखी किया है. So there is a big role of Dhritarashtra in behavior of Duryodhana, which troubled Pandavas with which. So mithya upacharita maya mandanam mama putranam yuddhena antam karishyati. He will finish my children. In other words, may he not finish. May it not happen. This is one feeling of him. Second is what? Nityodvignam idam sarvam. For me, everything looks to be tensed outside. Nityodvignam idam manaha. For me, the mind also always disturbed. The world is not udvigna. Your mind is udvigna. I tell you one secret. In how much our udvega yuktata the jagat appears to be. You know, the huge, when the floods come, it looks to be so udvega yukta. Heavy thunderous showers come and the clouds dashing with each other, the lightning coming, all looks to be udvega yukta. You know, how much ever it may look like, but it is happening smoothly, systematically, according to the divine plan. You know, two vehicles collided, on the spot, 7 dead. इतना उद्वेग वाला है वो. But it all is well planned by the Lord. Nothing happens in the world without His permission. It cannot. If it happens, then we have to say that the Lord is not everywhere and He doesn't know everything. If He is not omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent, then He is not God. By definition, God is that. So that definition will be denied if we don't accept His presence everywhere. Therefore, everything appears to be Udvega Yukta, but there's no Udvega. I told you this, no? इतना बड़ा गोडाउन जल गया, 7 लोग मर गए. We have to sympathize. We have to take care of their family, give the job, give ex-gratia. सब कुछ. And some of them use it for political mileage. कहीं भी कुछ हो जाएगा, हम घुस जाएंगे. That's all done. But at a higher realm में देखना है, this is how the process. And that's why no Udvega Yukta Ghatana is continuously remaining as Udvega Yukta, not more than even one day. You see the last 3 days of Udvega, क्या होगा महाराष्ट्र में, क्या होगा, अचिमिशन बन गया, खत्म बात. The big great industrialists or politicians or film people, oh, they died, what will happen to that field? Nothing will happen, the new people will come. They will manage. No, the joyful fun of it is what I tell you. I'm just going away from topic. जैसे मैंने देखा एक पॉलिटिशियन मर गया, महान, या एक सिनेमा एक्टर महान, a sports person. When I am expressing my dukkha or sympathy or udvega, that funniest part is what? I think I am going to be permanent. अरे यार मैं भी एक दिन मरूंगा. The one who was giving importance to them. Then in their place somebody will come. To them importance giving people will come. Then they will stay together some time. Then वो भी मरेंगे, ये मरेंगे. Then इनको भी लगता है उद्वेग. They will also go. अवतार ही आके जाते हैं गुरु लोग. In his guru's time, those disciples are in Udvega. Guru gone, disciples gone. New guru came and new disciples. New government, new party, all Udvega. It's all appears, but all in the flow of a time in the Ishvara Kripa, everything is happening as it has to happen. We did not get that bit disturbed. Yeah. So his point is everything looking disturbed to me, my mind also so tensed and worried, anxious. Please yattat padam anudvignam tat me vada mahamune mahamate. Oh Mahamati, mere chote bhai, please tell me that state of understanding by which the udvigna goes away. उद्विग्न रहित स्थिति को मुझे पहुंचाओ. Take me to the tension and restlessness place. That's the job of a brother or a friend. When he comes with tension, थोड़ा समझा के, थोड़ा मदद करके, बेटा आप टेंशन ना लेना. So Vidurji starts giving a beautiful thoughts. All of them values only again. Values, when we value, the valuable life becomes. If the values are not valued, the life is valueless. Okay, 2 shlokas only we'll see today, very short. One is what? Nanyatra vidya tapasah, nanyatrendriya nigrahat, nanyatra lobha santyagatu, shantim vashyami te anagha. O sinless Dhritarashtra, te shantim na vashyami. I can never see for you and me or anybody the removal of udvega and arrival of shanti without giving up these negative things, replacing it by the positive. Do the positive one. Okay, anyatra vidya. If there is no vidya in you about Paramatma as a goal, na anyatra tapasaha. To achieve that goal, if you are not doing tapasya of controlling your senses and mind, and to do this tapasya, if you are not doing, tapasa means doing the dharma, and to do the dharma, na anyatra indriya nigrahat. If you are not doing the indriya nigraha, and to do the indriya nigraha, if you are not giving up the lobha, you will never have shanti. No, it's a beautiful shloka which can be talked for at least 1 hour. Because beautiful thoughts are said, connectivity is given in them. And all these 4 are not there in Dhritarashtra, then how can he be peaceful? विद्या नहीं है, तपस्या नहीं है, इंद्रिय निग्रह नहीं है, लोभ बहुत है, तृप्ति नहीं है. These are the connection. When there is too much of lobha or greed, then you can't control the indriyas. When the indriyas are not controlled, then dharma cannot be done. When the dharma cannot be done, then antakara shuddhi will not come. Then one is not qualified for the vidya. And without vidya, in avidya, you will be udvega yukta only all the time. All the udvega will go only when you know the self or the truth. And that is known only when your antakarana is shuddha. Shuddhi comes only when you do the dharma. That dharma here is called a tapasya. And that you do only when you control indriyas. Indriya control will happen when you give up the lobha or the greed. And you and your children are involved in all this. कि तुमको ग्रीड है इसलिए इंद्रिय निग्रह नहीं है, इसलिए तुम धर्म नहीं कर रहे हो, अधर्म में फंसे हो. दैट्स हाउ यू आर इन अविद्या, दैट यू आर परमानेंट एंड योर राज्य इज परमानेंट एंड यू शुड गेट इट. दिस इज द स्पिरिचुअल आंसर. सेम इज इन द लोकल आंसर, व्यावहारिक. कि जब तक बात ठीक समझ में नहीं आता विद्या, हाउ टू डील विथ, जब तक तपा रूपी जो करना है वो नहीं करते हैं. And to some extent, when you don't restrain your faculties and when you're not contented in the world with the things, you're always in udvega. So, तृप्ति नहीं है तो उद्वेग, इंद्रिय नियंत्रण नहीं है तो उद्वेग, जो करना है नहीं कर रहे तो उद्वेग है, और जो ज्ञान नहीं है तो भी उद्वेग. If one thing is absent, there is उद्वेग. You have all the four absent. Then what to talk about your उद्वेग? And it is true. He has got such a greed कि पूरा राज्य में बेटा को मिलना है. Otherwise, when the Pandavas said, आधा दे दो, हो जाता तभी. There no Indriya Nigraha to him. You want to enjoy as a king and father of the king, all the bhoga, दो अंधा है, मजा आ रहा है उनको. Then, when these two overpower one, then he cannot do the dharma called as tapasya or tapasya called as dharma. Then his attention is how to grab that kingdom. Then in that kingdom grabbing or anything gaining, is there any sukha permanent? No. Where is permanent sukha? It is in Paramahatma. This is called avidya. That vidya is not there. Therefore avidya. So nitya na anyatra vidya tapasaha na anyatra indriya nigrahat na anyatra lobha santyagat shantim pashyamite anagha. O sinless Dhritarashtra, I can't see peace prevailing in your life if you are not taking care in these four things. So give time for vidya, give time for tapasya, and do the sense control and be contented. So we are doing all both now. Vidya मिल रहा है हमको, है ना, तपस्या हम कर रहे हैं घंटों बैठने वाला. Then that is indulgence in the senses, it is reduced. Thank to the God, doctor. कुछ मत खाना तुम. फिर क्या करें डॉक्टर साहब, वो पैसे मेरे को देना, मैं खाता हूँ. The intelligent doctor. Don't do anything, please. Don't eat this, then don't do anywhere. What to do? Pay money to me, Billa, then I'll make my buildings. So no indulgence sense. And to some extent that contentment is replacing the greed. Again I am repeating, Lobha, Indriya Nigraha Rahitya, not doing tapasya and not having vidya. They will always make our life udvega yukta. And the life is made udvega rahita, prashanta, like a beautiful river slowly flowing toward the ocean. Will be that person who has contentment. हो गया, जो enjoy किया और क्या. अब no indriyas are running around there. And the तपस्या की जो करना है मुझे मैं बताया वही कर रहा हूँ मैं. Vidya is, I know what's my ultimate goal. ये वाला एक श्लोक, I'm only hinting you the meanings. They're all ocean type. You can take out so many river like of meanings from each of the mantra. Still the ocean remains. Now, buddhya bhayam pranudati tapasa vindate mahato guru shushrusaya jnanam shantim yogena vindati. See that connection of the earlier shloka and this one. Buddhya bhayam pranudati. When with buddhi, using the buddhi, when you get the vidya, what will happen? Bhayam pranudati. The bhaya will go away. What is permanent? What is temporary? When you know it, there is something permanent when you know it. When you aim for that, the bhaya goes away. So vidya, buddhi or vidya will remove the bhayam. Tapasa vindate mahatu. When you do not have tapasya, good greater things will come to us. When you do the tapasya of the dharma, we will be appreciated by the people and they reward us with so many things. So to the Lord will see from up above, इतना तपस्या कर रहा है, इसको नाम देंगे, इसको पैसे देंगे, इसको पोजीशन देंगे, ये सब होता है. Okay, buddhya bhayam goes away with the tapasya, the mahat tattva come to us. See, vindate mahat, tapasa vindate mahatu. Just now in my mind, Taittiriya Upanishad, same thing we are studying. There the tapasya means upasana, maha iti tad brahma sa atma. Words are same. Is it not? Third one is what? Guru Shushrusha Jnanam. When you do the Shushrusha of the Guru, you get jnanam. So Guru Shushrusha instead of involving in the indriyas. Fourth one is what? Shantam yogena vindati. Instead of becoming bhogi, do the yoga sadhana, then you become shanta instead of ashanta. तो योग नामक चित्तवृत्ति निरोध से शांति मिलेगा, गुरु सेवा के द्वारा गुरु कृपा से ज्ञानम मिलेगा. फिर when you do the dharma of the tapasya, you will be appreciated and rewarded and promoted. Then buddhya, when you discriminate and know what is right or wrong, you will not do the wrong thing, therefore the bhayam goes away. So in the Dhritarashtra's mind, there is bhayam, there is a nyunata bhava, and there is no jnanam, and there is all greed, because of which there is a disturbance. So remove each of them with each of these sadhana. And one more, anasrita dana punyam veda punyam anasrita ragadvesha vinurmukta vicharanti mokshinaha. What a beautiful sloka. Anasrita dana punyam. The one who is doing all the dana but not expecting punyam of the dana. The one Veda Punya Manashrita, studying all the Vedas but not expecting the Veda Punya Phala for himself. Ragadvesha Inokta, the one who is living life free from Ragadvesha, Vicharantiha Mokshinaha, they are the mobile liberated people. Like yesterday we saw, Bhagavan Krishna told about the Pururava in this way. Urvashi Lokamathaya, that Pururavaha, Atmanam Atmani, Mam Dugnatva, he enjoyed. He was moving in the world. Atma Rama Vichachara, that is will be the last line of the 26th chapter. So he is the Jivan Mukta, free from Ragadvesha. He is Jivan Mukta, who is not expecting the Punya Phala, Dana Phala, though how much he is doing, nor is expecting the Punya of even the Shastra Adhyana. Matlab, secular or sacred. All the due things he is doing without expecting anything. And how much of the world is giving the pairs of our experiences is not touched by them through Ragadvesha. He is a mobile or living legend of Brahmajnana, or he is a Mukta Purusha. But it has to be explained, lot of explanation. I know I'm not completing the study of this Vidura Neethi the way we are doing other Upanishads. Because we are giving less time of 15-20 minutes every day. इसको तो एक घंटा लगता है एक श्लोक का. But एक टेस्ट तो मिल रहा है ना. Vidura Bhagavan is so wise, so great, so life, so loving kind that he has given such a masterly guidance. And if you are a little bit careful and have a little more time, spare time, daily 25-30 slokas of Vidura Neethi padho. उसमें 2 or 3 chooses red mark them. They are important. Then all those marked things again उसको short list करो. Then out of the 100, 900 or 700 or 690 mantras, some 20 mantras if we can catch for our life, we made our life. Upanishad is different. Everything is thoroughly studied, deeply contemplated and highly meditated. उसका कोई आप cut short नहीं कर सकते. Anyway, we'll stop here today. 5 slokas we did. 2 slokas, the position of Dhritarashtra and his request. In the 3 slokas, the Upadesha of the Vidura. Continue tomorrow. Om Shanti. Hari